Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich Spain. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So Spain is like not in a good spot right now. I think we can all kind of agree with that. We got socialists in Barcelona, we've got Carlists in Burgos. Everyone is mad. All of the time. You know, actually, giving the 1918s for weapons, that also seems like it could be pretty useful for us as well. But nobody's happy, and I don't really know what I can do to remedy the situation. I feel like I've been a great king. We are negative 69% stability, nice, but that's everyone's mad at me all the time, and I don't know how to deal with this. Anyway, reviewed our leadership. We'll get German material support, which will give us a tank. The country now on the brink of collapse, and Alfonso XIII popularity is an all-time low. The army suggests preparing for the struggle is soon to be who will become to lead the army. Choice between the offensive-minded Francisco Franco and the defensive-minded Juan Javier de Blanco. So, I mean, I prefer the attack, for sure. Go Juan. There's also a Republic pack. We're going to be doing King Jaime. We're going to try to claim the French throne. That's kind of my goal here. Again, I do know that Franco, if you play Republic in Spain, I know Franco can take control. So just based on that, I don't know if it's a coup or what, because I've never actually played the Kingdom of Spain. This is actually the first time playing this path. We've done CNT, we've done the Carlists before. So I'm just going to try to keep Franco as far away from government as possible. Just in case he coups us, which I think can happen, and I don't want it to happen. Okay, let's go for... I mean, I'm always a superior firepower lad. I don't know why, it's just the one I always kind of like to take. What's our... We're getting 0.11 political power per day, which is basically... Might as well be 0, to be honest. Fortify Madrid. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. But the thing, if we fortify Madrid, that's kind of accepting that we're going to lose Madrid at some point. And I don't think we should. But obviously, I don't think we should lose Madrid. But I mean, what else can I take? I don't think there's any other focuses we could take, so we might as well fortify Madrid. 56 days. I mean, it's not horrible by any stretch of the imagination. I got this, like, giant-ass water bottle. I don't know how big it is. It's got to be, like... 4 liters or something like that. It's quite nice though. It's a little heavy when it's completely full. Okay, we got our German material support. We also got the radio. We will strengthen Madrid. We'll get our tank division once the war actually begins. And who do we want to focus on first? Do we want to try to kill CNT first, or do we want to try to kill the Carlists first? My gut answer is that we kind of want to kill the CNT first. Because, I mean, how often does the CNT win versus the Carlists? The CNT usually, I think, ends up winning the Civil War. So you want to probably kill them first. Or at least get them out of southern Spain. I need to change the gun of the army. I don't know what you mean by that. You need to keep Carlos alive to kill the prince. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I know there's an assassination attempt. Okay, thank you, Louis. I did not know that. Hello, Q-Fabus. How are you? I need... Do we import aluminum? Or is that a fool's errand? So the assassination of the king. That's by the Carlists and not by CNT. Okay. The king's had a stroke. This morning, a member of King Alfonso's staff found His Majesty unconscious in bed after noticing that the king had seemingly not awoken at his usual time. Doctors on site in the palace were immediately called in to assess the situation, and have concluded that Alfonso must have suffered a stroke in the early hours of the morning. At this current stage, it's hard to gauge the severity of his condition, and only time will tell if he'll be able to recover. I'm going to tell you, he will not. By the way, negative 79% stability. Very, very cool. We're always happy to see it. How many civilian factories do we have? We have 6? You know what? Let's, from the United States, let's import 1 aluminum. I think that seems okay. Alfonso's in a coma. While the current condition of His Majesty is stable, he has not yet regained consciousness. The king's in a coma. It is unknown whether or not he will be able to recover from the travesty. His infant son, Juan, has been designated temporary regent. But, you know, his son is named Infant Juan. I thought it said that his son's an infant. There's a temporary regent while his father continues to be incapacitated. News of the king's stroke is quickly spread like wildfire, and the malcontents of the nation have quickly jumped upon it to call for a general election to allow the people to decide the future of both the monarchy and Spain itself. So obviously we're, election will soon be held, disallowing Carlist or socialist candidates. Or, the king is not dead. You know what? The king is not dead. Okay, fortify Madrid. So actually, we now get to gain some political power. We got Juan de Bourbon. But you're not the one we want. We want Jamie. Juan's going to be assassinated. Oh, there's civil war. November 36th, a little bit earlier than I was expecting. I guess if you have the election, it delays it a little bit. But civil war. An unprecedented week of unrest in Catalonia and Andalusia has left these regions dominated by anarchy. State power is broken down, civil guard garrisons have been massacred, private plantation factories have been collectivized by armed workers, and clergy have been forcibly driven out. This new revolutionary government is in open warfare with the government. Carlists and the armed forces have united remnants of the Riquiques to take control of northern Spain. Carlist political organizations are taking over state authorities, and regional authorities are mobilizing the masses. The Pretender has flown from Burgos to proclaim the beginning of a second Reconquista to proclaim Spain for the true Catholic dynasty. Of course, we shall fight them. Okay. Oh, so we still have our 19. We get an extra tank. Okay, 19's not bad. We're going to send... Franco is going to go to the border with the Carlist. We're going to have you with your tank division. We're going to have Red Army fight the CNT, which, you know, is just a little bit ironic here. But if we can kind of secure, like, this area in the south and have everybody just in the north, we should be pretty good to go. So I'm going to have you basically march your way straight over to these ports. Do we know how many units you guys have? No idea, no idea. Okay, cool. So let's rebuild our national commands. Can you get him as a leader? I believe if you go Republican, you can have him be a leader. But don't quote me on that. Can I get you with an attack upgrade? You have Guerrilla Fighter. You know what? Give me Infantry Expert immediately. Thank you. Okay, mobilize our forces. Get you to where you need to be. Don't be on this fallback line. That fallback line's actually like, it's like a joke. It was just there as like just to be a little funny. Okay, Austria, Ireland, and Germany want to back us. Thank you very much. Got support weapons done. Let's go with I guess we'll go with like improved machine tools. Seems okay. How many guns do we have? Negative 300. Cool. Germany is going to send us some rifles. I do appreciate that greatly. And I don't want you... I want you here, please. We have our one tank. We're going to move you in this direction. Let's just at least have our front lines kind of stabilized before we begin to make any major offensives. Can I get you to go? Okay, well, can I surround these two units? Look for factories in the enemies. Unfortunately, I don't know if you know where any factories actually are located. Ukraine has joined up with the Austrians. We'll have you here. I don't have enough units for my entire front line, which is a bit of an issue for sure. Move you up in this direction. Have you fall back one province. See if we can maybe take you out. Hey, we're at 38% stability, though. Big thumbs up. I want you to be dead. That's kind of my big issue here. Okay, we got our volunteers. So you're getting volunteers from the Canadians, you're getting volunteers from the oh, you're getting volunteers from everybody, basically. Very cool. What do you think about the idea of making a Discord community server? I've had a Discord for years. There already is one. Video's breaking for you? I'm not too sure. I'm not dropping any frames, so it's probably on your end, unfortunately. So we can maybe fall back here. Okay, we got a German tank supporting you. Okay, we've cleaned up this little pocket. Like, everything will be on the website. If you go to anthemwam.com, all the links to everything should be up on there. Whole position. You're okay for now. There's a lot of everybody. Have you noticed that, like, everyone hates me? I guess I should actually launch my aircraft, huh? I don't think we can train new units. I literally have, like, no supplies whatsoever. Okay, we're gonna rebuild our national commands. Army maneuver, reorganize the infantry. Yeah, let's reorganize the infantry, please. What's the most underrated Kaiserreich path? I want you to not die. We might need to fall back more. Who knew the Carlists would have so many units? Okay, hold your position here. Let's see if we can go back to Madrid, please and thank you. Okay, so we're losing some ground, okay? I'm not going to deny that. I'm not too sure. I don't know what paths are really considered that are ranked highly, or what paths are ranked lowly or whatnot. What are you? You're air. I don't care about you guys at all. I just joined. We are going to be doing the one where we get to claim the French throne. That's kind of what we're at least going to attempt to do. How many units have we lost? 11,000. I mean, we've killed more than we've lost. That's something, right? Where's your supply hub? You got a supply hub here? Your Salamanca? Yeah, we're gonna have the CNT to kind of like grind their forces against us. We maybe could have something there work in our favor. See if we can maybe attack this French tank. German and, or no, actually Austrian and Irish divisions here are helping us out greatly. I appreciate that. What we need really is just more units. And that's kind of difficult. Let's see if we can have you come back here to support this front. How long do you get here? You'll be there in 16 hours. You'll be there in 1 day, 6 hours. So we can definitely defend against you. What if we, like, take your... What's the hardest Kaiserreich path? I mean, if probably, like, Latvia into the Soviet Union or something like that. Or the Baltic Duchy reforms Germany with the Go National Populist. It's got to be something like that. Both are paths that I've never actually attempted to do. Play cool math games. I think as a kid, I never actually even played the cool math games. Maybe I'm just like a loser, though. I don't know. I never really played them too much. Okay, I do want to take... Well, if I can take this province, I can kind of deny this supply hub from being used for their forces. We can have you fall back, hold this position off. Okay, you're getting pulled back, which is kind of fine. I've let my own unit get encircled. Congratulations to me. World's greatest Kaiserreich player, by the way. Okay, 22. 85. 87. Well, apparently they've completely abandoned the southern front, so I mean that's useful for me, for sure. What is my fervor at? We're at high fervor, high fervor, high fervor. You hate the auto corrector? Yeah, sometimes autocorrect is a real pain in the ass. Okay, we capture this airfield. I'm trying to think, like, what... How do we get this to work? You know, we'll pull you back one province. I will say, one of our big issues is that I just don't have enough units. Which isn't great. Breakthrough, reconnaissance... Victory or death? Maybe could be useful. You know, max entrenchment, maybe? Yeah, you, unfortunately, are very, very dead. Have you counter up here? Let's pull these forces back out. Hang out near Madrid. Okay, Ireland, I would recommend leaving this area as much as possible. Are we going to join the Reichspakt? We are going to at some point, yes. That's my goal here. Yeah, pull these units out here. Hold position, Austria. Thank you for the support equipment. I do appreciate it. I wonder if I can just do my classic trick where I just walk to Barcelona along the coastline here. Sometimes that does work. That does work incredibly easily. Venice or Berlin or of the realm. The thing is, none of you like give me units. I guess we'll go with loyal soldiers. Okay, delete you for a second. We're gonna drag you out one more province like this. I think you're defending this province too, right? Yes, okay, good. And there's now an American Civil War as well. How does that benefit us? I mean, it does a little bit, kind of. I mean, we're now going into Valencia. Give me, I guess, integrated support. Where's my... I had a cavalry. My cavalry is the unit that got encircled. Wait a second. Could I march up to Barcelona? Is that a thing we can do? I don't know. But what I do know is I think it's going to be a great time for us to end this episode. So if you enjoyed, or thumbs up. If you not enjoyed, always thumbs down. You want to see more? Subscribe, and goodbye.